Good morning, dear children. Welcome back to our online maths class. Okay, now we are doing the lesson Roman numerals, isn't it? Please don't write, just listen here. In that lesson Roman numerals, we are discussing about the rules for writing the Roman numerals, isn't it? This is not for writing, just listen. What was the first rule? In Roman numerals, repetition means addition, isn't it? That was the first rule. This is not for writing. Just listen. I will say when to start writing. This is the first rule. And what is the second one? In this, we have learned that. What we have learned? And the letters V, L and D can never be repeated. This also we have learned, isn't it? And what is the other one? What is the other subdivision of the rule 1? A letter can be repeated only a maximum 3 times, isn't it? This was our first rule. And what about the second one? If a smaller numeral is written on the right side of a greater numeral, that numerals have to be added, isn't it? V means 5. 5 plus 1 equal to 6. Okay? This is not for writing. I just revised the things that had been learned in the previous class. Okay, now let's move on to the third rule. Start writing. Before writing, mention date and day on the upper portion of your margin. Okay, let's write rule 3. Write down rule 3. Third rule is, if a smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral, if a smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral, if a smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral, that smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the greater one. That smaller, this is that, okay. That smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. That smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. Let me continue here. Greater numeral on the right side. Okay. What is the third rule? If a smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral, it has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. That is the third rule. Okay. Now, after completing the rule, stop writing and listen. After writing this rule, stop writing there and listen properly. After explaining the rule, we shall write the examples. After completing the rule, stop writing. So, what is the rule? If a smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral, that means V. Here V means 5, I means 1. Which is smaller? I is smaller than V. This is not for writing, I am just explaining. I is smaller than V. That means here a smaller numeral I is written on the left side of greater numeral V. Okay. And what is the meaning of this? According to the rule, if a smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral, the smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the greater one. That means we have to subtract smaller numeral from the greater numeral. What is the greater numeral here? 5. And we have to subtract smaller one from 5. That means we have to subtract 1 from 5. That's equal to 4. That is why we are writing this symbol for class 4. Have you understood? What is the rule? If a smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral, the smaller one has to be subtracted from the greater one. Smaller one has to be subtracted from greater one. Okay? Then, let me explain one more. I, X. Then what will be the value of this? How can you say? Here, I means 1, X means 10, isn't it? So here also a smaller numeral I is written on the left side of greater numeral 10. So what we have to do? Smaller one has to be subtracted from the greater one. That means we have to subtract I from X. X means 10, I means 1. That means we have to subtract 1 from 10. We have to subtract 1 from 10. That means 10 minus 1. That is the meaning of this, isn't it? What is 10 minus 1? 9. Okay? Is it clear? Okay. Then one more thing is there in this rule. This subtraction can be done only once. That is also there in the rule. In the new bracket we have to write that also. This subtraction can be done only once. That means we can't write, this is not for writing, I am explaining. We can't write IV. We know IV means V minus I, that means 5 minus 1 equal to 4. That we all know. But IV means here smaller numerals are written 2 times on the left of greater numerals, isn't it? 2 times. They have written 2 times. Is it possible? No. That means this subtraction can be done only once. So like this we can write. Similarly IIX. Like this also we can write. We can subtract the smaller numeral from the greater one only once. Okay. That also has to be written in the rule. Now I think we have completed the rule. And after the rule, within bracket you please write. Continue writing now. After the rule, within bracket, please write down. This subtraction can be done only once. Only once. Now let's write some examples. Example IV. IV means here a smaller numeral I is written on the left side of greater numeral V, isn't it? What is the value of I? 1. What is the value of V? 5. That means smaller numeral 1 is written on the left side of greater numeral 5. So what has to be done as per the rule? The smaller one has to be subtracted from the greater one, or we have to subtract smaller one from the greater one. So smaller one means V. That means 5. V means 5. 5 minus 1. What is the answer? 4. Okay. Let's write one more example. Next one, IX. ix. Okay, ix means what? Here, what is the value of I? Yes, value of I is 1. What is the value of x? Value of x is 10. That means a smaller one is written on the left side of greater one. So what what we have to do here? Yeah, 1 has to be subtracted from x. That means 10, isn't it? Or we have to subtract 1 from 10 or 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1. What is the answer? 9. Okay. Then here within the bracket please write, we can't write IIV. This is wrong. IIX. Okay, it's better to write like this. We can't write IIV. Wrong. IIX, etc. etc. We can't write IIV, IIX, etc. since the subtraction can be done only once. Can be done only once. Okay, learn this thoroughly today. It's a very important rules. Without knowing these rules, we can't do the problems. Okay, we can't write the numerals. We can't write the Roman numerals, or we can't convert the given Roman numerals into Indo-Arabic numerals, etc. Okay. So here we have written our third rule. Okay, now let's move on to the fourth rule. This is also very important. Rule 4. Rule 4. First write, after that I will explain. I shall explain. If a smaller numeral is written between two greater numerals, that is our fourth rule. If a smaller numeral is written in the middle of two greater numerals, what is the rule? If a smaller numeral is written in the middle of two greater numerals, the smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. Very important. This smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. Greater numeral on the right side. Or in other words, we can say the middle numeral on the right side have to be kept together. or this is a little bit tough, I know, or the middle numeral and the numeral on the right side, numeral on the right side have to be kept together. Have to be kept together. This is our fourth and final rule. Very, very important. Have to be kept together. So, what is the fourth rule? After completing the rule, I am going to explain. Please listen. Don't write. Stop writing and listen. The rule is, what is our fourth rule? If a smaller numeral is written in the middle of two greater numerals, what we have to do? The smaller one has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. The smaller one has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side, or the middle one and the numeral on the right side have to be kept together. That is the fourth rule. That means, let me explain. Please don't write. Listen here. So here what is our third rule? When a smaller one is written in the middle of two greater ones. That means, consider the example, not for writing, just listen. Consider the example X, I, V. Among these three, which is the smallest one? I means 1, V means 5 and X means 10. Which is the smallest one? We know I is the smallest one. So, in this case, the condition in this case, the smaller one is written in the middle of two greater ones. Isn't it? The smaller one I is written in the middle of two greater ones. Isn't it? Here what we have to do, according to the rule, what we have to do here? Yes, the smaller one has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. So we have to subtract I from V, not from X. Have you understood? Or, in other words, what is written there? These two numerals have to be kept together. These two numerals have to be kept together. Is it clear? These two have to be kept together. The smaller one numeral in the middle and the greater numeral on the right side have to be kept together. So, it becomes what? This can be written like this, X plus 4. Repetition means addition like this. Numbers can be written like this. Numerals can be written like this. X means 10. IV means 5 minus 1. Or we know 4, it is 4 we know, but still the rule is the middle numeral 1 has to be subtracted from the greater numeral on the right side. That means 5 minus 1. This is equal to 1. 10 plus 4 equal to 14. Have you understood? Let me explain once again. What is our rule? If a smaller one is written in the middle of two greater ones, the middle numeral has to be subtracted from the numeral on the right side. Greater numeral on the right side, or the middle numeral and the right side numeral have to be kept together. Middle numeral and the right side numeral have to be kept together. That means, in the case of X, I, V, I is the numeral, smaller numeral written between two greater ones. Isn't it? Here, they have, as per the rule, what we have to do? These two numerals have to be kept together. Middle one and the numeral on the right side have to be kept together. So, this one section, this another section, like this. X one section and IV another section, like this we have to write. That means, what is the value of X? 10. Plus, what is the value of IV? IV means, now take IV together. IV together. IV means our second rule. IV means our second rule, isn't it? If IV means our third rule. If a Roman numeral is smaller one is written on the left side of greater one, we have to subtract smaller one from the greater one. That rule please apply. IV means 5 minus 1, isn't it? IV means 5 minus 1. IV means this 5 minus this 1. IV means V is 5, 1 is, I is 1, 5 minus 1. 10, that's equal to 10, 10 itself plus 10 plus 5 minus 1 means 4. So what is our answer? 14. Okay, let's discuss one more. What will be XIX? What will be, what will be X? What happened? Sometimes it works like this. I have been saying no, creating a lot of problem. X, my God, XIX. Okay. Here what has to be done? Here also XIX means here also a smaller numeral XIX. A smaller numeral is written in the middle of two greater ones, X and X. So which have to be kept together as per the rule. When if a smaller numeral is written in the middle of two greater numerals, the smaller numeral and the numeral on the right side have to be kept together. So this has to be considered as a section, and X another section. X is another section. So first section is X, second section is IX. Here X, here IX. First section is X and second section is IX. Isn't it? X means what? We know 10. Okay. What about IX? IX means our third rule. IX means in our third rule. What is the third rule? A smaller numeral is written on the left side of a greater numeral. We have to subtract smaller numeral from the greater one. Here, that is the condition, isn't it? If a smaller numeral is written on the left side of greater numeral, we have to subtract smaller numeral from the greater one. What is the greater one here? X means 10. What is the smaller one here? I means 1. Okay. 10 plus 10 minus 1, 9. 10 plus 9, 19. This means 19. Is it clear? Yes. Hope you understood it. Let's write the examples. Example. Write down. Learn it today. It's a 2 days holiday. Learn the concept well. Then only Monday onwards we will be able to do the problems. Okay. Example. First one, X, I, V. This can be written as X, I, V here. Like this you separate them. X one section and IV another section like this. For convenience, separate it like this. Okay. Now X means 10 plus IV means V4 5. On the left side 1 means minus 1. Okay. That's equal to 10 plus 4 equal to 14. 14. Is it clear? So, if a smaller one is written on the left middle of two greater ones, the smaller one and the greater one on the right side have to be kept together, then do. Okay. Then next example, XIX. XIX. Next example, XIX. Here how can it be separated? Yes, X one section and IX another. X one section and middle smaller one and the numeral on the right side have to be kept together. So what is it? X means 10. What is the meaning of IX? As per our third rule, what is the meaning of IX? A smaller numeral is written on the left side. Smaller one is written on the left side means subtraction. Smaller one is written on the right side means addition. Smaller numeral is written on the left side means subtraction. Right side means addition. So what is it? X means 10. 10 minus 1. Isn't it? This is the second section. 10, one section. 10 minus 1, second section. What is 10? 10 itself. 10 minus 1, 9. So what is the answer? 10 plus 9. 19 is our answer. Okay, is it clear? Learn these 4 rules today itself very well. Otherwise, we won't be able to do the problems. Okay, let me explain. After completing the example, stop writing and listen. Which are our second and third rules? Smaller one on the right side means plus. Right side means, not for writing, just listen. Right side means plus. Smaller one on the left side means 5 minus 1. Minus. Left side means minus. Left side means minus. Right side means plus. Okay. Smaller one on the left side means minus. Smaller one on the right side means plus. That is, if a smaller numeral is written on the left side of greater numeral, we have to subtract smaller one from the greater one. If a smaller numeral is written on the right side of greater numeral, we have to add smaller and greater together. Is it clear? Hope you understood the concept well. Thank you.